Hello, good day, my beautiful people. How you guys doing? I really want to appreciate you so much. I want to appreciate you guys for always stopping by my channel. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. That God will continue to bless and bless and bless you guys for stopping by. God bless you, really good. Now, there is this news making round now in the palace. Ooni of Ife almost brought out his ancient staff to make some pronouncement, to lay some pronouncement on wives who will not allow Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace. Yes, so my people, I want to really appreciate you. If you can just help me, my people. You guys are my people now. Help me to, just hit on that subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that anytime I drop my video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much. Now, you know, because of that now Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo that the king wants, the Ooni of Ife want to bring to the palace because of this Christmas, this festive period. Now, wives are, trying to do one or two things, in order for them not to, in order for Ooni not to allow, Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace. What do they do now? Ronke and um, Ronke and Miriam, they said allegedly they woke up, in the midnight and they were doing some incantation. And imagine this kind of doing incantation, not even kind of normal prayer or something, but incantation in the middle of the night in the palace. And it was even the palace guard that discovered them, that saw them at the night and went and told, the great Ooni of Ife. And now when he told Ooni of Ife about what they did, Ooni of Ife called them and was like, what happened? This is what I heard that you guys, did at night. They said yes, that they actually agreed, accepted that they actually did it, but that what they did was not against anybody. It was just for their own personal protection. As palace now, we all know Yoruba culture, especially the Ife people, with this kind of thing. So they said they did it for their own protection. But so when the Ifa priest came and consulted and if discovered that they did not just do it, that what they actually did was for them to, the kind of incantation that will prevent the Ooni of Ife not to allow Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace, because they know that when Naomi and Tadenikawo comes to the palace, the attention they crave for, what they really wanted, they will not see. They know that all the attention of the Ooni of Ife will be for, Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. So that was why they did all that they did for, in order to kind of prevent the Ooni of Ife from, bringing in Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to the palace. And the Ooni of Ife is like, why would they do that? He went so furious and so angry that why would they do that? Why would they do things that will make him like, okay, are they trying to do that? Are they uh, trying to prevent him from recognizing his son or recognizing the mother of his son, or what are they trying to do? They were like, no, that is just for their own good, that they don't need any trouble, they just did it to protect themselves and to, for them to be just kind of protection. That is what they did. And knowing fully well that the Ooni of Ife has other children in the palace, but they are not living in the palace, but he has other children for other women, because he did not pay those other women's bride price. So those children were not really recognized. They were not really recognized for them to be brought to the palace. So it's only Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi that that is fully recognized, because he paid Queen Naomi's bride price, and these other children, the Ooni of Ife did not pay their, mother's bride price. That is why they cannot stay in the palace. And now, all this thing that is just going on and on and on and on. The whole issue now is just everywhere, and they are saying that they don't want Queen Naomi to come to the palace. That they want their attention to be for themselves and for themselves alone. Though they did not say it verbally to the king. Of course, they can't face him. They can't just say, but their body language is showing that they did not really want Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace, because they just wanted the attention for themselves alone. And Ruke is just like, no, that what she did was for her own protection. And Miriam is also saying that what she did is for her own protection, that they just want to, be guided and protect themselves from any foreign whatever. It's just general protection, which everybody know that, these people, they are traditionalists, so they did some things, they always do some things to guide themselves or protect themselves. So it's not a new thing, you understand? But it was when the Ifa priest came and made some consultation. That was when Ooni of Ife discovered that what they did actually was to, it was really against the Ooni of Ife. They did it for him not to allow Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace. And the issue is just bringing kind of, problem, commotion here and there, different issues, just going on and on and on. So that is why the Ooni of Ife is like, okay, what is going on? What is going on? This thing, I can't take it. I can't take this thing that is going on in the palace. How can you do such a thing? You want to carry out such huge assignment, and you know that this is palace. You cannot even come to me as a husband to say, see what we want to do at night. You just went ahead and start doing what you feel like doing. That is very, very wrong. He almost makes some pronouncement, with that is his, a royal staff, with his ancient staff. He almost made some pronouncement, on those women. But thank God, he was able to calm himself, and he just gave them the warning that if he should see any of them carrying out such assignment without his consent, that there will be a serious consequences, that he won't even, he won't even calm down, that he will just go ahead and do what he wants to do. And the women were like kind of, just looking and all that. Now, Toby, you guys know there was a time Toby came out and said she was pregnant and all that, and she was like, wanted to be with the king, and then the Ooni is saying that, why won't you stay? That she was not complaining that she couldn't sleep at night because of the way she's feeling, that she's feeling somehow, she's scared and all that. There was a time she saw some funny things around her, and she will always want to be with the Ooni of Ife, and the Ooni was like, is it because of your condition? Toby was pregnant, and is pregnant, and he now said, okay, if it's because of your condition, there is no problem, because he is a man that understands women. He knows that, okay, there will always be time that women will want to be with their husband, being the fact that they don't have him every other day, so they want to, like, because of her condition and what she's experiencing, she want to be with him. And he actually understood that, and he does not see it as an issue, because he's a man that loves his wives and respect them as well. So now, and if what they did was to kind of hypnotize, or just kind of hypnotize everyone in the palace, not to allow Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come, and also for him not to recognize Toby and the pregnancy. These things are very wrong. So that was why the Ooni was very, very angry that they should never ever repeat such a thing again in his palace, because this place is for everybody. The right they have is the same right other wives have. So therefore, there's none of them should not come and start doing things, thinking that they can just win him over or buy him over or make him lose it, that he will start loving those ones, he will love others, and he will start, kind of just, forget himself for them. That will not happen. And being who he is, he said, whatever, henceforth, anything anybody want to do, if there is anything you want to do your incantation, you want to do your prayers, you want to carry out any assignment, they should let him know that they cannot go on his behalf and carry out any assignment, that he will not take it. In fact, he even told the guards told them that if peradventure they sees any of his wife, doing anything funny, that they should let him know. If they just see any funny step, they should come and report to him. You understand that? Why would they just come and be doing things on their own? That they are taking things too far, and they are taking it so personal that they make the palace looks as if they can do anything. You understand? Of course, they have their right, but to an extent, it's not everything that they can just do without, the concept of the man, especially anything that will involve every other person, or that will involve the general, open something. If they want to do their private thing in their rooms, in their house, that one is their own cup of tea. But come bringing it to the public is what he will not take. And thank God he called the Ifa priest, and they consulted, and they discovered that what they actually meant was not just what they said, but rather to put the Ooni of Ife in a state of kind of confusion, kind of making him not to allow Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo to come to the palace. And these things are very, very wrong, and it's not just good at all. So my people, this is what is happening right now. This is what is happening in the palace. I am telling you seriously, this is what is happening, and the heat is all like this. The heat, like everybody is like, this thing, because the thing is just too much. They went too far, just too far. And the funniest thing is that those things they did, they left those things there. They left everything after doing their incantation, doing all they did. They left those things there, in the spot where they did those things in the palace. That was how the guards now had to, pack those things and go and show the king that, look at what we discovered. They actually saw them, but they did not know what the extent of, what they actually did. As Oloris, when they come out at night and they are doing their thing, of course they will not go and stand and be watching them. But it was later they now discovered those things. That was why they now went to the king and said, see what we saw. The king was like, what did he say? We actually saw Ronke and Miriam. They came out at night. This is what they did. But just to discover that they left those things there. That was how the guys were like, we thought they just came out to do their normal prayers and all that. But they never knew that they did some incantation and made some kind of ritual, something like that. That was why the king went so angry, so angry, that he almost, made some pronouncement with his ancient staff, on his wives, on Ronke and Miriam. But thank God he did not do it. He's a king now. He's a wise king. He's a very wise king. But he cautioned himself, and he gave them a standing order that nobody, on no account, anybody, anything they want to do, they should come and tell him first. So, my people, this is what is happening in the palace, and I said I should bring it to your notice. Thank you very much. I will still bring, come back and still give you more gist on, what is happening. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. I really appreciate as you watch my channel. God will continue to bless you as you drop your comment. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you so, so much. God will continue to bless, 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 and increase you in all you do. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you guys. Love you so much. Bye for now.